Is it truly an end for ongoing series? It's really the only way for animes to go on now is just through short series. This is going to be my little two cents on the matter. People have been saying like that ever since the Hunter x Hunter anime has ended, and it's like, oh no, what is our big, long ongoing, series now to watch now? And it's been very like contemplated on whether it's going to be like a new series that's just going to come out of nowhere. Is it really going to be like just ongoing, like 2 seasons, like animes like that, and just seasonal? It's just now going to be much what we're going to be getting from now on from the series. And well, this is like my thoughts on it. So if people know, I do a lot of seasonal and also as well a lot of ongoing series on my channel, and this is what I personally think about this matter. Like, it just seems to be a lot more easier for anime studios just to do a 24 episode to even 13 episode series just to test the waters of this series. So, because let's be honest, if you really want to do 50 episodes and find out that nobody has a real interest in it, then that's just going to be like no one's really going to care about it. Even Toriko, even through the massive push that it had throughout even the manga, even as well with the anime having crossovers with One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, for a long ongoing series that only made it into the hundreds, I believe, it still didn't even rack up their scores. Even the movie did absolutely appalling. This was their little test in the water to see if anyone actually really wanted some more Toriko content out there. And then you take a look at a series like Magi. It's an ongoing shonen as well. It's in one of the different magazine as Toriko though. However, this does incredible sales in the manga, not to mention as well the anime does very hugely. That is why it did 2 seasons of the anime, and also as well it had an OVA series going on about the other side manga, Sinbad no Boken. The problem though with Magi though is that they went through the content very quickly through the 3rd season, and then they did better in the 2nd season with adapting the material, but regardless of what, it was still like they haven't got enough material now, and yet they're gonna have to stop it. That's another problem with the seasonals. I feel like they go very vastly quick with the material. We also noticed this as well in Tokyo Ghoul in 13 episodes that they actually did over 60 plus chapters worth of content. And although not entirely a bad thing, since the Tokyo Ghoul series is a pretty good series altogether for the content that it's got, it's like if you really want to keep something ongoing and if you really want to keep bringing like a season every 6 months or something to a year, then you shouldn't be going through content like it's butter. Like that's just like absolutely crazy. And you need to get. I feel like Japan pretty much wants to get people really, wrapped into this series like that, and say like, okay, here's all this content. You can have this, you can have that, you can have that, you can have this revelation like that. You can have a lot of stuff flying at your face. While people have really, honestly, now haven't got time for just, build up. Like, yeah, we do have a very big ongoing series, and that's because they rack up the numbers. Naruto still does very popular in the charts. One Piece is huge in Japan, so regardless, they can take those slow build up episodes. That's just what they can do with One Piece like that. While there's other series as well, you could probably see that they only have pretty much 13 episodes to 24, which is sad for some series. I would love to see some animes as well, like being ongoing a lot longer. I would love to still be seeing Magi to this day, but regardless of what, yeah, that's pretty much the situation we've become. And that's the thing, that's nothing wrong with seasonal anime. The only problem is that we do have a swarm of them, and not a lot of them are very good quality, man. Not everything has to be a Fate Zero quality, but something has to be, where both animation, story, and not to mention as well, just digitally as well, it has to be something appealing. I know a lot of stuff isn't appealing to my kind of genre. I maybe not being the biggest fan of the moe genre, but yeah, regardless, that is still something that the fans do desire, and that is sort of a genre that pleases to people. I'm just saying that maybe we should not have an over-flooding storm. I think maybe we should be having to limit a series, although we already see that a lot of series demand more of this sort of genre. I mean, hell, even as well for this year, there has been more of a demand for the more darker seinen stuff that I've noticed. Like, we've been getting stuff, like Tokyo Ghoul, Akame, although not seinen, it's a lot more of the darker series. Hell, we're getting a lot more of this darker turn, I feel, this year than what we were going like with last year, that we were going more lighthearted. And overall, I think, yeah, even though I love seasonals a lot, it's probably some of my favorite stuff to review, 24 episodes, 13 episodes, and I'm, sort of dusted with it. I do miss some of them, actually, and I would, although we have some big ongoing series, yeah, I've already stated their problems that, sometimes they can be very slow paced, and then also as well, the seasonals can be very fast paced. So it's pretty much which one do you love more, I'd say, the situation. But yeah, since the Hunter x Hunter anime has ended, I fear that maybe we'll probably be going into a seasonal drought for a while. I doubt that there's really going to be any new contenders to the ongoing market recently. Since all I've really seen from like the ongoing market of like ongoing, it's more meant to like kids and a younger audience, like stuff like Marching Bone, Yu-Gi-Oh! Their sort of series more meant for a younger audience, and while I do enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not really something that I can honestly enjoy every single week compared to something like a seasonal, compared to like Tokyo Ghoul, where I was loving it every single week, and then some sort of certain series. Let me know what you think on this discussion down below. Do you think some of the points I made right? Do you think there was something that I left out? I'd really honestly like to hear your opinions about this matter, but that's all for me, honestly, so I hope to hear your comments down below, and remember, click a subscribe down below, that always helps but be for me. So thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time.